I was rifling through my collection of Fortune magazines when I took note of two editions that talked about American business in a way that our Rhode Island leaders should pay close attention to. The March 2015 magazine had the Best Companies to Work For article, and the June had the largest U.S. corporations listing. Now you might think that I was looking for a job or trying to find a sure thing to invest lots of money on, but sadly neither is true. I really wanted to know if Rhode Island had any big companies that everyone loved working for. Guess now if you want? Well, I'll help you out here. There are 3 companies on the largest list that are still doing business here. CVS made the cut at number 10, having gained $4,644 million in profits. In 2014, CVS returned 36.6% to investors. Of course, that means that CVS made a bunch of money. That's good. Then there is number 219, Textron, which showed a 2014 profit of $600 million. Shareholders didn't get the CVS numbers, but they did manage a 14.8 return. That's good too. Lastly, number 397 is no other than United Natural Foods. Now that one I had to look up. Seems they are in the organic food business and supplements. They did make $125.5 million in 2014 and returned a mere 2.6 to investors. And that's it for big business in Rhode Island. So how did these big businesses do on the best companies to work for list? Well, they didn't make the cut. Actually, there are 0 Rhode Island businesses on the best list. Number 1 on that list is Google. And why is Google number 1 again? Well, because everyone loves working there. Although the article makes the claim that it isn't the perks that attract and keep the best performing employees. Google does know how to perk. How about free gourmet food all day? Stuffed quail, lavender pecan cornbread, aloo gobi, fresh fruits and veggies, mac and cheeses. They have free gyms, free massages, generous parental leave, cash bonuses when babies are born, and you can take your dog to work. As you sift through the article, it becomes abundantly clear how these companies made the cut. The methodology of the survey involves questionnaires sent to randomly selected employees for all the companies in the country. The surveys asked about management credibility, overall job satisfaction, and camaraderie, and that got 2/3 of the tally vote. Then you get to tell about benefit programs, hiring practices, internal communications, recognition programs, and so on. The listing of each of the top 100 has a symbol for tuition reimbursement, another for on-site medical centers, and another for paid time off to volunteer. Okay, I checked on my bank, and that would be the Navy Federal Credit Union, which is the largest credit union in the world, and they scored number 72. Comment was that they have a rich award recognition program. Okay, so I looked for the other financial company I use, and that would be USAA, and they are at number 33. Now they have child care centers in all of the 4 major posts, and the tuition reimbursement and on-site medical. I was happy to see that both of these companies had happy people working for them, so when I call, they are smiling on the other end of the phone line. Some of the trends that the Fortune people have picked up on are the best working places are getting better. Example, in 1998, the average amount of training for managers and professionals was 41 hours. Now it's 78. The next trend is the focusing by managers on workplace culture as a competitive tool. Google is number 1 for the 6th year in a row, claiming they have benevolent people practices. The last trend mentioned concerned the fact that the leadership on each of the 100 companies genuinely listened to their employees and crafted distinctive policies that suited the current workforce. Well, there you have it. I recommend that all Rhode Island leaders read the article on the best companies to work for. Lots of good ideas that can and should be shared to improve working life in Rhode Island and maybe attract more business to the state. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Find us on Cox Channel 15 or Verizon Channel 34, Saturday at 4 p.m. or Sunday at 10 a.m. Find us on the web at www.gatsbyproject.com/Common Sense Rhode Island. Like us on Facebook at Common Sense RI, and follow us on Twitter at @Common Sense RI.